Well, after our last interview, it made headlines.
Fifty does have the deal on the table, shout to him. So, but you know, like I said, it was 60-40. Okay, you know, like 60%. Like you know, see, you know, man, 40%. Like I said, man, right.
It was funny that after all the headlines and everything else like that, you also the 15 in the last interview. I was actually on.
I told you I was joking with you.
I was joking with you. Right. But on camera, everyone thought that you were serious, right?
Yeah, I told you I was joking.
No, I knew that. You knew that. Right. People did know that, right? So what happened was, I was on my way to Savannah, Georgia. I'm going to be Quando Rondo. He's on house arrest right now, so he can't move around.
Right.
So from LAX, there's no direct flight to Savannah. Right. So I had to do a connecting flight. So I'm sitting in first class, you know, they're boarding and everything else like that. 50% walks in. Right. I said, oh shit. I haven't seen him in like 10 years or something like that. Right. We that conversation. So I'm like, yo, Bryce, what's up? I was like, yo, they didn't say you paid me or you laughed it off.
Listen, man, 50 has 41 shows, man. Right. I'm quite sure he's like in a whole other world. Nothing bothers him right now. It's to a point where, like, the guy's like, if I was be talking for 2-3 weeks, I understand. The guy got 41 shows, got the Las Vegas residency, 6 shows. That's congratulations to him on that. Yeah. You know, New Year's will be in Vegas, you know, playing at Hollywood, you know, I believe it's playing Hollywood, right? Yeah, it's playing Hollywood, correct. You know, playing Hollywood, so, you know, they say 16 shows, 15 million. I don't know what the number is, but, you know, shout to him and we'll be in Vegas. So everybody pull up to that. Yeah. And, you know, shout to him because, you know, play good and make sure everybody around him.
Yeah, no, we had a good conversation, man. You know, I was laughing when I said it, he laughed too. Like, we were both laughing it up.
Trust me, at this point,
we good. So he's like, no, man, I love the day with that. I like what he does.
41 shows flying around the world, like, you know, forever book millions of dollars. You know, like, no, he's on a whole nother planet. Like I said, sometimes it's even hard to deal with.
Yeah, it's cool. And then I basically was like, yo, I wanted to get
so many books. You know, it's so crazy. Like, I'm going to be in Germany in January. So I got booked for that already.
Oh my God. What action moves and catch it?
So I got my own close book too. So shout out to them. See me in Germany.
Well, good way to get back there.
Talk about munchy meat, information, T-Rail talking too much, Loco talking about he was exposing Draco's killer, goddamn, Shiesty, Gucci Mane. Phase 27 jump,
says that Gucci Mane cooperated with the officers and provided information about Pooh Shiesty and Big
You brought up Gucci Mane got robbed by Pooh Shiesty a dozen times when we was up here when it happened. I totally ignored it.
We brought it up.
And what I do?
We were pretty early on it. We talked about it like before everybody started talking about it.
I totally ignored it.
Why?
Why?
Because
I knew it was a real thing.
Yeah.
Of course I know. If you look at the circle, you know I know.
People are making it out like I had knowledge of this beforehand because I'm glad I said that I believed that it occurred, and that clip got presented as if I knew that it occurred.
That shit was on the other side of the clubhouse. 7 minutes after that.
Yeah.
Pooh Shiesty was pillow to free.
Is Pooh Shiesty the worst criminal / craziest rapper of all time?
He got an ankle monitor on.
Yeah.
In the halfway house. You know he was due to get out of halfway house on the 11th of April.
Yeah.
In 9 days. He got an ankle monitor on in the halfway house. Goes to a location on camera. He knows that Gucci Mane security is off-duty police.
Right.
He's been
On beat! Trick on beat!
Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Illini, Memorial Stadium in Champaign, Illinois. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Purdue Boilermakers, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Illinois Fighting Illini. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Boilermakers ready to get this thing started and open the season. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Illinois' offense will go to work first. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors, and you've got to limit the penalties, because those will kill you, Bob.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. All right, guys, let's chat about Illinois. They had quite the ride last year, made it to the semifinals, couldn't finish the deal. Regression or
I'll take it.
And today we're going to find out. And that's what's cool. Last year did not.
I don't know what that was, but I'll take it.
They did get to the playoff. That isn't a
I'm not gonna come at you.
Now, did that raise the level of intensity for these guys for a whole offseason, Jesse, and do they come out better?
I think it has. I think the sense of urgency on this team has actually gone up. There were a lot of people patting them on the back.
Like you at least to be able to do that.
Win it all, but you made it to the playoff. Nice job.
Should be
They're
an easy
hungrier
game to be
than they were a
honest.
season ago. Let's see if that shows itself here today.
Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36.
See, yeah, big dog. Time to go big, go home. Just letting it rip with you, man.
Jesse, if there is an old war
Our best player, we rock with you.
training facility, here he is. Back
Lead us to the promised
again.
land.
That's a great point, and there is no substitute for experience. There is a lot of expectation for this football team and for this up.
Turning it on. A big play gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Let's take a minute and look big picture at Purdue. What an offseason in the recruiting department, reeling in a top 10 class, and you got to think that's going to help.
Man, yeah, it's just nice when you get some recruiting and...
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Touchdown, Boilermakers! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better. And the extra point makes it 7-0. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Just into the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Illinois offense returns to the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around.
Come on, man, I'm right there.
A turnover in their own territory. They got him down pretty quickly.
You do it right at me.
Now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
Yeah, I like to throw it right at me too.
I like it. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really built.
Going the other way, and he's got some room, headed to the goal line. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. The Boilermakers will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. On the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Purdue!
Amen.
Only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterbacks got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do.
I don't know how I'm going to do it with 2 running backs this season.
I can't wait to see what this offense does this
It's
year.
really going to be passable.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Illinois lining up quickly.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Rush is on him. He's going to take off.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys, he could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
Yeah, he had all the time in the world.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Oh, it's holding? Where?
You can grab, but you can't hold on. A defensive holding penalty will give this offense a 1st down. 3 yards, 1st down for the offense after that penalty. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. Makes the grab. Can't cross the frame to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down.
Excellent throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
A 1st down run on the doorstep. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
There is nowhere to run and nowhere to hide on these situations. You know the physical ground game comes into play inside the 5-yard line, and they match the intensity. Nice job. Everybody flying around to the football, making the tackle for a loss. Nice job on this defense.
I'm gonna make that tackle for you, big dog. I needed that.
All the way to the 2-yard line. And they've moved closer and closer, and still they need 2 yards. 3rd and goal. Trying to surge it in. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Right down the boulevard. Had to settle for the field goal. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Quickly to the tight end. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. The Boilermakers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, running back on the move. Couldn't find a lane, a pickup of 1 to the 31.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed.
What a play.
He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
And the offense stays on the field on 4th and 1. I'm not sure they're just trying to make the defense jump. I believe they think they can get it. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked. Maybe even double-team high-low. Chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal.
Really gotta figure out.
That's fine. That's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, you just rough the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty.
Breaks into the open. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter.
I learned to go down so I can preserve it.
Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the 1st period as we look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Going deep. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Boilermakers!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. This is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
I don't know why I call it this returns to the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this.
You right there too, bro. Try to push him out a little bit so that you can.
Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
You know they're frustrated too because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board.
Okay, cool. Way to make up for that right there.
On those opportunities, but I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
Looking downfield, it's Penn.
Good tackle.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short.
That's a great tackle.
Illinois lining up to punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Catches it at the 30. Slips through the line. Found a lot of running room before he goes out of bounds, and what a way to build a little momentum. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. And they've gotten a superb performance from their senior quarterback. He's guided this offense with precision, and most of all, he has taken care of the football.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
They'll leave it with him.
Oh, block for me, big dog.
Back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long.
Nice job by the defense, just being very sound, understanding what they were seeing, and going and getting. A lot of times these running backs force tackles and make you miss and make big plays. This defense did a good job of not letting that happen.
Complete to the left. Makes the grab. Defense right there, and they are set up at the 14. The Boilermakers with the 1st and 10. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Purdue! A great catch and run for 6.
And how about that?
Receiver that decided to stay said, "Don't worry, coach, I got you, man."
Find ways to get your
We got somebody over there.
They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense, or number 3 is coming soon.
He'll return it. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
Good drop.
Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Unless you have somebody ready to do his best Tom Brady impression, down 28-3 is no fun, and they have to get something going right now. They go to the wide receiver screen.
So far, I'm liking the way y'all talk.
Almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of
Put your man defense.
Try to make up
See
for
what
some of that lost ground
see
on
what
second down.
can do.
Back to throw, it's Penn. Bought a little time, lets it go.
Well, the 13 was, look, I wouldn't have been able to get over there if he didn't quick throw.
Just a little short.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
He'll keep it himself.
Oh.
Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Grabbed over the middle. It's Buck.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Illinois can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. From the gun,
Oh my gosh, I can't believe I didn't make that touch. Oh, we're getting off blocks. That's what I like to see, though.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on the first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on 3rd down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
I'm about to start doing that a lot now, bro. I ain't
about this guy. We heard he's got a chance to be really, really good talking with coaches.
Let y'all dot me up. I get dot up all the time anyway.
Guys, I
got to start next
Everybody remembers their first sack.
On his way back to the 20. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. And the veteran presence is obvious for this senior behind center. He's been turnover-free. They're moving the ball up and down the field. A really mature performance. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And he
right. This is where mistakes happen.
It's incomplete.
But that was a good coverage over there.
Success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns,
Yeah,
looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense
Robinson was still trying to come off his
gets a
ball.
win. They needed something to go their way. Got to start getting some more hits on these guys.
And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks it down.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
This offense is completely confident in their ability to get one.
Yeah, you got your first win, big dog.
On fourth down. Trying to keep the drive alive. There he goes. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. After converting that fourth down with the run, that opens up the playbook here on first down. Working the middle, it's complete. They make the stop. Right,
I mean, you're going to be my future, man. It's time to get you some
Here's the
shots.
With a fresh set of downs. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Touchdown, Boilermakers! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
I don't know if he even caught that.
Really nice job by the quarterback there, just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown, and that's exactly what happened.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Illinois offense returns to the field. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
Illinois, after that big gainer, might want to see if that works again.
Oh, tripping. They're not learning. Y'all know not to do that to me.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the
once I figure these
quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receivers.
The give out of the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And you can tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got in the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
Illinois now facing third and forever. Back to throw, it's Penn. Looking to the big tight end.
Oh, he caught it.
They're ripping off chunks of yards. They get it to the 33. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Ooh, what a route.
Got him downfield. He's brought
What a route. Good route.
inside the 10. First
I don't know what I'm doing. Just filled up right now.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll go to the air. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. It's only first down. It's not there. Throw it away. Live to play another day.
Looking downfield very late in the half. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
That's all. TJ, that's what he needs, man. You know.
Just throw it away, and now we got third.
And it's third down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime.
Yes, TJ, it's your year.
Smashes it between the uprights. Dar forced to settle for 3.
It's your year, TJ.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive.
Stop letting A win all the awards.
That obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when when these two get together, and a fun first half between these rivals. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominating.
He's a junior, so maybe he's here for another year or so.
This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Illinois has it teed up, ready to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime.
This looks like what I'm looking for, right? I think.
Wants to throw on first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Makes the grab on the left side.
What happened? Holding? Oh, come on. You gotta make sure they know not to press.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offensive momentum.
I really don't like the plays they're picking. I just like the tempo.
Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose.
What a guy.
He goes out of bounds.
I want to be able to hit those kind of throws a lot more this year.
Kind of play that can give a drive momentum. And the Boilermakers have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Caught close to the marker, it's Gentry. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
A strike downfield. There he goes down the right side. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Purdue! Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You worked too hard this
Looks like it, man. Looks like it.
You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
It's got to show off on when I play y'all.
You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
That's the kind of mistake.
Yeah, we like what we see out here. Just keep it up. Got 2 more quarters left.
Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. If you want to look on the bright side, at least you can pile up a bunch of yards if you can move the ball, because it is a long way to the end zone.
One time I'm not out there.
And the defense had that one well covered.
But 2 yards is good there. We'll take 2 yards.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rounding to the football?
They go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
This is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position.
They're pressing my boy, bro.
Back out to the field. They're starting this drive with a massive lead and they just want to finish strong. The lone back's got it. We'll give him a couple on that with 2nd and 8 coming up.
And I think after that play there, you're seeing how this offense is staying committed to having some balance. They've had so much success early in this game throwing the football, right? They've been lighting the scoreboard up through the air, but they also want to keep the defense on their heels, so you continue to run the football. Even if you're not breaking off 60-yard TD runs, you got to have that balance.
Throws to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
A lot of smiles right now in this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working. Well, defense wasn't fooled on that pass play. Great job by the defender knocking it away.
So now it's 2nd and long. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles, get them on the ground.
Maybe sometimes like changing like this
defenses, and that's a good example there.
Maybe spin around, let me see how you stay.
Gets it out fast. And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7.
I really like this offense staying aggressive. They were in field goal range, but nice job on 3rd down. Forget that. Let's go get the first down. Let's throw the football. Nice read, nice catch. Now set up with a 1st and goal situation.
That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
They pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Trying to get it in. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum, you want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback.
I want to see you say shots to your body.
Illinois offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive.
Quick height me, and then I still took a bad angle, but I was never going to get there. Quick height me, and I tried to force it.
It's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Think fast, trying to make this offense.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
He'll run it again. He makes a stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Lost one deep down the right side.
I can never get those jump balls. I mean, y'all have the ability to.
Facing a 3rd and long to keep this drive alive. Wants to throw. It's Penn.
Okay, there we go. Oh my God, what's the thing for?
They make the tackle after the turnover.
Oh, they're not doing that. Okay, no.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back. Six shots. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Rides the back on the option to give. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Fires to the tight.
Drink, you drink, cause I'm trying to ease your mind. Shot after shot.
That had all the makings of meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first down? And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. Taken. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. That's the end of the period, and Purdue has the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th-quarter comeback. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got his man on the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
But not like Bruce Wayne, so shit, I cited, but I can now say,
get it to your playmakers in space. Get
same for the game.
Now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
And you want to dominate the football game like these guys have all day. Dominate the line of scrimmage. You know, turn and hand the ball off to your running back. It's a good recipe. It makes every quarterback better. It makes every OC better. Just turn, hand the football off, especially when you win the ball game.
He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now. Now on 2nd and goal. Gets the back moving. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Touchdown, Purdue!
Oh, they cut around.
And how about this offense, man? Putting another drive together, getting in the end zone. And here's the deal. Going on the road, handling these conditions in game 1, they've done a phenomenal job.
And he'll just take it in. This drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Put in that last drive, moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed him.
And those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback. Right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, and play the next play.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Intercepting the defense has set him up.
I'll take it. I should have shot this one.
Icing on the cake.
It's how I'm winning on it.
Cake at the 23.
What a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year. He comes up with a massive play right there.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
So many playmakers, so much speed in college football, so many big plays after the catch. Not on this instance. The defense did a great job reacting to the throw, getting there in a hurry, and making sure he didn't get any yards after that catch.
Firing to the right, complete.
Put you in the wrong position.
And guys, they really need to make something happen on this 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Got his man. He's got enough.
I still got the first I got. This team's trash.
He has been the go-to guy on offense all game long. And on a critical third down here in the fourth quarter, surprise, surprise, guess who they go to? That guy.
Usually bitch from Chanel what I'm going to buy for.
Pay off this red zone chance. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
About to use TZK now.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
We got the 50-50 ball, so I might just do that, honestly. No, that's not what I meant to do.
Pause to throw again. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown,
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Wait, see, you lost in this team next time?
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Illinois offense returns to the field. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row now. They've got to find a rhythm.
CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches. Gotta stop turning the football over.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Unloads to the wideout. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently.
You actually hear me. You guys usually hear me flat so much.
And that's why they're trailing in this football game.
I guess I just gotta pay attention to
some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, a lot of things haven't gone right for him. You saw an incompletion right there. It's been offense, it's been defense. They just haven't been able to click and get into a rhythm here. And now they're playing catch-up, and you know they're going to be throwing at each and every play here in the fourth quarter.
Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback and this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why.
Can't believe I gave the first down, man.
He gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of...
There he goes.
Get him.
Good run. Touchdown, finding a line on.
Yeah, and this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game one. It's not the end of the world, but we got a deficit.
Good. Actually, I like how you did that, man, because that's some shit I would do for it.
Defense needs to do their part because they got to put
Well, somebody pissed me off, like they ran into their kicker. Basically, all the time, I was talking toxic play. Trick.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the
Let me
penalty.
get mad, nigga.
They're set to kick it off, and
I'm
this
getting
crowd
as mad
now
as
ready
it
to
goes,
get behind them. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. And they are getting elite play from their quarterbacks. And the QB has more than had his way, just lighting up the secondary and the scoreboard, Jesse.
Yeah, and Grease, talking to the coaches coming into this one, they felt like they had a real opportunity in this game to throw the football with success, understanding just how talented their quarterback is. And he's really answered the bell. He's done a really nice job with his decisions. He's played on time. He's been accurate. And this offense has been up and down on the field in large part because of how well their quarterback is playing.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
Oh,
To the wide out.
he was
Excellent coverage and good use of
all
the
over.
hands to knock it away.
He was all over that. Right on the floor, right here. Just dump it off. I thought he was just gonna break into it anyway, so I still try to go. I still try to go for it.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win.
Turning it on.
That tight end go crazy.
And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called, guys, offensively all game long, or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Going right to work up top. Here's the pressure. Finding an escape route. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. The Fighting Illini with options here on 2nd and short. Back to pass. Under fire. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on. And now just throw another sack in the equation. Hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
Come on, he's coming towards you, big dog. You got to get closer.
Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they got it at the 42. Illinois coming out with a 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He makes a stop at the 48.
Thought I was going to get him again.
First down and a pickup of 10.
That's huge game. Probably would have loved to say this earlier in the game. Probably would have loved to have some of these runs and have a little bit more success running the football earlier. Now, I might think about maybe cranking the tempo. And probably, I'm going to need these runs. I'm going to go score on these runs. So I'm going to need to start chucking the ball.
That's a nice change-up call on offense, because obviously in the 4th quarter, you're down by a bunch of points, and everybody in the stadium is expecting you to throw it to get back in the game. So you dial up the run play, and you get a huge gainer. Hopefully that can...
A shot toward the end zone.
Oh my gosh, bro. Can I please get the animation?
Right, like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going, and you never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next week. It's so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better. But plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation.
Awesome.
Sí, fue, ¿cómo si eso? Sí, but GG's though. Off this